Alright everyone, I have a question for you. Tell me about yourself.
Walaikum Assalam. My name is Raja Ayaz Kast Bhutto and I am very happy, so happy.
You can answer this question in the comments, by the way. So why am I asking you this? Because in most of the interviews, this is the first question that you will be asked. Now, you might be thinking, oh come on angels, how difficult is it to talk to people about yourself? I mean, we've known ourselves our whole lives, right? How difficult can it be? But I'll be honest with you guys. Most of the time, students start to fumble in this question because, again, since you've known yourself your whole life, you do not exactly know what to say and what not to say. So this video, I'm gonna take you through the best approach to answer the question, tell me about yourself. Let's get started. First up, I'm going to present you with an example. I'll show you myself answering the question, tell me about yourself, and then after that, we will analyze the segment and break it down into details. Right? And before we continue on with the example, we're going to make a few assumptions. First up, we're going to assume that there are two panelists sitting in front of me, one male and one female, and the other assumption is that the interview is happening before noon. So, here we go. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Angels Batra and I'm 18 years old. I currently live in Dehradun, Uttarakhand, and I completed my 10th and 12th from Delhi Public School, Dehradun, CBSE board. I have a keen interest in painting, writing and reading books. I was also the editor for my school magazine in class 12th. Apart from that, I was also the state level winner for English debate, and this is my first attempt at IPMAT Rohtak. I'm very grateful for this opportunity and I look forward to the interview. You saw how I did it, right? So first up, remember, when you're speaking, have a soft smile, right? Let them know that you're excited for this interview and you really look forward to talking to them. Second up, keep your pace steady. Don't speak too fast or don't speak too slow, right? Keep it steady and soft. The next thing you need to keep in mind is first up, greet the panelists. Alright? Say, depending on the time, say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on what time your interview is happening, and do not forget to add the suffix of sir or ma'am after the greeting. What do we do after the greeting? The next thing you need to mention is your name and your age. Just don't form very complex sentences. Just a simple, my name is Angels Batra and I'm 18 years old. That's enough. After that, you need to mention your place of residence. Let's say if you were born in one city and now you're residing in some other city, you can mention both of them, or you can just mention your current place of residence. Next, you mention your school. So, if you have been studying in different schools for throughout your school life, so you just need to focus on your class 10 and your class 12. Tell them what school you were studying from and what board it was, be it CBSE, ICSE or a state board. Just tell them that. The next thing that you need to mention is your interest. It could be anything. Just mention 2 or 3 of your hobbies, and you don't need to delve much into detail. Just a little mention of it. Say you're interested in sports or arts or painting or singing or dancing or reading or writing or anything that you like. Just 2 or 3 of your hobbies, mention that. The next thing that you need to mention is your achievements. It could be anything. Let's say in my example I mentioned being the editor for the school magazine and the English debate champion. So if you are mentioning some competition where you're a winner of a competition, make sure that you have the certification for it, because they can ask you for certificates. Do not lie, right? Just be as honest as you can in the interview. So if it's a school level achievement, then it would be mostly regarding positions of authority, say student council, editor, and positions like that. Apart from that, if there's achievements in sports, in competitions, quizzes, debates, Olympiads and other things, it would be preferable if these were state level or national level and that you have the certification for it. Also, do remember guys, do not panic if you do not have an extracurricular in that way, because they do select candidates who do not have much extracurricular achievements. Alright, it's just that extracurriculars add a value to your candidature and puts a good impression of you for the interviews. Then lastly, end your sentence with a disclosure. Right, you can just mention that this is your first or your second time sitting for the interview, which specifically in my case, in the example, was IPMAT Rohtak interview. And then you can mention that I'm looking forward to this interview, or I'm grateful for the opportunity, anything to put your answer to a close. Right? And do remember, throughout the answer, try to maintain a soft persona, a smile and a soft tone of voice. Remember guys, this is a conversation. Right? They are sitting there to know more about you. They want to talk about you. And here is your opportunity. So just keep yourself calm. Do not speak too fast or too slow. Try not to fumble. So this was it guys, a short detailed analysis of how you should be answering questions like tell me about yourself in your interview. So now what you need to do, now that you have the structure, I want you to sit down, think about what you can say here and practice that in front of a mirror or in front of any of your friends or family members. Just practice this, alright? So practicing will make sure that you do not fumble during the actual interview. I hope this video was informational and helpful. So please subscribe to UniVoyage, leave a like on this video, and do comment on if you find this video informational, or like I mentioned in the very beginning, tell me about yourself. Also, I have a news for all the 2023 aspirants. We are starting the 2023 IPMAT batch. So if you are interested and if you are a 2023 IPMAT aspirant, go check out our website at univoyage.in and book an appointment with us so we can help you prepare for your IPMAT journey. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.